Hey guys, it's Henry from Adventure Air, and today we're going to talk about the AutoGyro models. We have all three of the models of AutoGyros here, the MTO 2017, the Cavalon, and the Caledus. And so we're going to look at each of the individual models and the features of each one and prices as well. So come on, let's check them out. All right guys, so first of all we have the MTO 2017 model from AutoGyro. By the way, AutoGyro is the only manufacturer that sells full factory built models that are type certified. Everybody else are experimental. We also sell an experimental version of this as well, which this one is. I built this one myself, but they do make this factory built or experimental, whichever that you want. So the MTO 2017 is an upgrade from the earlier model of the MTO Classic. They made about 250 changes between that model and this model. They've added a lot of nice features on it. So basically you can get this model with three different kinds of engines. You can get the Rotex 912 engine, which is 100 horsepower. You can get the 914 engine, which is turbocharged, that's 115 horsepower, or the Rotex 915, which is 141 horsepower, also turbocharged. So just depending on how much oomph you want. This is a tandem model, which means you're sitting front to back, and it is open cockpit. So you are out in the open. A lot of people love this one. It's like kind of the motorcycle of the sky here. Seats on this one are adjustable. The pedals are adjustable. The dash is configurable to kind of anything you want. You can load it up with avionics, or you can just have your basic steam gauges in it if you would prefer to. Flies super nice, super nimble in the air. I love this one. I personally built this one in Texas, like I said, and I flew it from Texas to here. No incident. It's an awesome machine. The MTO 2017 by AutoGyro. All right, so let's talk cost. The cost of the MTO Classic, which this one is an upgrade of, the MTO Classic kit cost start at about $60,000. And then you have to add in the building and all that as well. But that's complete. That's with the engine, that's with instruments, that's with rotor, that's with everything. About $60,000 for the MTO Classic. This MTO 2017, with all the upgrades on it, this one starts for the kit price at about $85,000. $85,000, and then goes up depending on what kind of stuff you put on it as well. All right, so here we have the AutoGyro Caledus model. The Caledus model is a tandem seating front to back, but it's enclosed. You're inside of a canopy here. So it's very nice. Very streamlined, very sexy looking. These are awesome aircraft. They also come as a kit experimental that you put together yourself, or they come factory built. And again, AutoGyro is the only one with the factory built models here. This one actually we bought from a police department in Texas. The Somerset Police Department had this online, and they were using it for patrols in Texas. And so we got this guy. This one has a Rotex 912 engine on it, ULS, which is 100 horsepower. And believe it or not, the 100 horsepower is plenty of power for this model because of the streamlining of it. Because it's streamlined, it'll move it through the air no problem with me and another guy my size with two people on it. Okay, you can get it upgraded with a bigger engine, the 914, which is turbocharged, 115 horsepower. The Caledus it actually will fit me. I'm 6'2", and I fit in the front and the back seat just fine in here. The pedals are not quite as adjustable as the MTO 2017, but a lot of people love this model. It's very sporty in the air, and it's a great machine. The Caledus. Cost on this guy, cost on the kit of the Caledus starts at about $90,000. $90,000 for the kit, and then of course you can upgrade and do kind of crazy stuff with it and put whatever you want, instrument-wise and engine as well. Caledus. Okay, so here is the AutoGyro Cavalon. The Cavalon is side-by-side seating, enclosed, probably our most popular model. We sell more Cavalons than anything else. Everybody loves the Cavalon. Comes with two different engines, either the 914 engine, which is 115 horsepower as a kit, or comes with a 915 engine, which is 141 horsepower, and that's the engine that you want on this guy. It's got plenty of power. For two guys my size, it'll hop off the runway with no problem. Configurable in the instrumentation, you can get pretty much whichever you want, steam gauges or full-on G3X Garmin touchscreen can come with this model. It's very awesome. The doors have quick pins on them, so you can pop the doors off and take the doors off, fly without the doors. and it's a great traveling machine. I've flown personally one of these from Florida to California, also from Maryland to California, and it runs great. Okay, the price on the Cavalon. The Cavalon started about $130,000 for your stock model. That's with the 915 engine, and that's with the big engine. And then they can go up from there depending on accessories that you get. So about a $130 for this guy, but I'll tell you it's worth every penny. As for storage, there is room behind the two seats for some storage. If you can put two full-size carry-on bags behind the two seats, and above your head in the back, there is also some room back there as well. So it does have a bit of storage. Again, the seating inside is very, very roomy. I could put two really big guys in there. We don't bump shoulders and we don't touch the sidewalls, and we have plenty of headroom. So it's very, very roomy inside as well. They also now are coming with a full 3-axis Garmin autopilot. So if you want the autopilot on this model, we've got them now that are certified, and that'll make traveling across the country really, really nice. Push one button, autopilot turns on, and it flies by itself. Cavalon by AutoGyro. Okay, so all of these models burn regular car gasoline, regular old unleaded gas. They burn, we do put the 91 or better in there, and the fuel burn is about 5 gallons an hour, so they're pretty fuel efficient. They all have about the same range. I'm going to say between 300 and 500 mile range for these, depending on how you fly. Speed-wise, they're all about the same, but they're about 120 miles an hour, 105 knots. So it's not jet speed or anything, but it'll definitely get you where you're going. So licensing for all these models, they fall under Sport Pilot category ratings. So you can have your Sport Pilot rating is the minimum rating you'll need to fly these things. That is a minimum of 20 hours of instruction, 15 hours of dual instruction, and then you have to fly solo for a minimum of 5 hours, and then you're eligible to take the test from the FAA. So it's the least expensive pilot license you can get. If you're already a licensed pilot, it's an add-on rating to your fixed wing license. It'd be the same thing as getting a tailwheel endorsement. There's no hourly requirement if you're already a pilot. There's just a proficiency check. You come out with one of our instructors will train you, another instructor will sign you off, and then you'll have the gyro rating on your fixed wing license. They are classified as rotorcraft, so it's a weird category from the FAA. They will count this time as rotorcraft time if you decide that you want to get an advanced helicopter rating. Let's say you're going to get a commercial helicopter rating. You could use the gyroplane first, build up a lot of those hours, which are going to be a lot less expensive than a helicopter, and those hours count towards your helicopter rating. You'll save about $40,000 on your commercial helicopter rating by going gyroplane first. So these things are really an advantage. All right, so let's talk about operating costs compared to fixed wing aircraft. These guys are much, much, much cheaper to operate. Because they burn regular car gasoline, fuel burns 5 gallons an hour, you got your fuel cost, you have your engine setback and maintenance and cost and things like that. We're gonna say the operating cost on this, including fuel burn per hour, is about $55 to $60 an hour. Much, much cheaper than a fixed wing aircraft. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have any comments about gyrocopters or any questions about anything, or you want to see us show you how to do something in a future episode, leave us a little comment below. Otherwise, Adventure Air. Woo!